To the ministry we go. Okay, so we want to talk to Tiberius about Danton.
I have business with Tiberius.
Very good. Your weapon, please.
Thank you ever so much.
Welcome back. I had a vision I'd be seeing you again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd say that either way.
Ah, you return!
Yes, and I delivered the letter to Danton.
Excellent. You have made contact with them. Good work.
So, do you have any more jobs for me?
Yes, as promised. As I'm sure you've gathered, Danton is the head of a group of terrorists bent on destroying the government. I need you to be my spy.
Oh, this isn't going to end poorly at all.
I thought lottery jobs were more labor-intensive. Haven't you got people in your government who do this sort of thing?
Alas, I do not. Which is why I am in desperate need of a citizen such as yourself to help me. Would you watch this new civilization we've struggled to build be undone by a group of upstarts?
No, but they don't really seem like much of a threat, just a group of idealists.
Yes. And the last time a group of idealists formed, they attempted to destroy the Ministry of Knowledge. Danton's group is an ever-growing threat, and they must be controlled and subdued as quickly as possible. Return to them. Tell them you wish to aid them. If they request you perform some task for them, do so to gain their trust. Of course, use your judgment wisely. If you break any laws, I can only offer you so much protection. When you know more of what they plan, come back and inform me. And as before, do not let them know you are there on my behalf. They would surely kill you on the spot.
I don't know. I'm starting to have second thoughts about this.
I realize this is a dangerous undertaking. If you succeed, I can offer you a government job. You'll be able to receive vaccine as you need it.
If I can have a mechanic's job, then we have a deal.
I'm sure we can arrange something. I wish you luck in your task. Of course I have a backup plan. Now behave yourself, and let us continue with arithmetic.
I wish you luck on your
What
task,
the
young lady.
heck is he
and
talking
offer
to?
some advice. Beware false friends.
How did you... Right, I guess that's your job. Never mind.
Overly vague advice. He's lying. Pretty sure he is.
Here's your weapon back.
Thanks. Tiberius, in all his glory. I wonder what happened to the leg.
Alright, so Ministry of Energy, Cathedral of St. Stephen, that's where the Reaper cultists are. So we gotta go back to the market and talk to the rebels. So, to Alley. So the door's
Hey,
still
didn't
unlocked.
expect to see you back so soon.
Yeah, I remembered that I had something else to talk to Danton about. No big deal, really. Don't mind me.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, totally not suspicious.
That... You again?
I'd like to speak with Danton, please.
Fine. Wait here.
Why would you just go get her like that from somebody off the street? I did one thing.
So you're back. What is it now?
I know who you are and what your people are doing. I'd like to help.
I'm flattered that you want to help us, but I feel we have some matters to resolve first.
What matters are those?
Enough of these games. You're going
Oh,
to have
that's
to
a
start
sword.
telling me the truth if you want to get out of here alive.
What? I have been. Let's not be so drastic.
Don't play coy with me, Blondie. Do you think I'm stupid? I had you followed
Possibly.
when you left here. I know you went to the Ministry of Energy. Now I'm only gonna ask you this once, and I want the truth. Are you working for Tiberius or aren't you?
You do realize people need to do lottery jobs to survive, right? It doesn't mean I like the guy.
A lottery job? Oh, I see.
And what other choice have I got? It's not like I can walk up to the Ministry of Medicine and buy a dose.
I'm so sorry. You don't deserve what's happening to you. This is why we have to act. They've been beating us down for so long, nobody remembers a time when they were prosperous and free. Struggling against the system may not be pretty, but it's the only way we can improve our lives.
Danton, if she's got a connection to Tiberius, she could prove useful.
You know, you're right. Having another double agent would be beneficial to us now that we've lost Milton. But I'm not gonna make you this offer for free. I'd hate for Tiberius to outbid me for your loyalty. Instead of hoping your lottery ticket gets chosen, how about you end up with as many actual doses of vaccine as you want?
What are you talking about? You have access to vaccine?
Not just yet, but if all goes to plan, we will. I'll tell you more as soon as you help us out with something. Are you familiar with the junk vendor and butcher in the market?
Gordon and Gus? Of course. They're good friends of mine.
Then it may interest you to know that they work for me.
I had no idea.
They usually spare us some of their extra supplies, but they've been unable to keep up the last few months. I suspect they've fallen on hard times. See what's going on with them and help them if you can. Once you've finished, come back here, and we'll do what we can for you. Oh, and when you talk to them, use the code phrase, "I've got the perfect life." That will let them know you're working for me. Now get to it. Don't come back here until you've finished. And remember, I expect your loyalty. If you set foot anywhere near the Ministry of Energy, I don't want to see you meet an unfortunate end. I'm sure you understand.
More threats. She is really violent. Can I talk to you now?
Hi.
Don't bother. The aristocrats cut out her tongue.
Oh,
My God, that's awful. Why would they do that?
She used to work for the Ministry of Knowledge. She was caught stealing books, and that was her punishment. Apparently, Claudius did it himself. Ugly business.
Claudius. They've got a thing for the Roman.
That's far...
Okay, we'll go. Let's go talk to Gus. What do we want to do? We want to do Gordon and Gus first. Let's do Gordon first.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
You know, if you helped me today, I'd have the perfect life.
You mean... Ah, I see. Be careful when you say that, Amy.
Right, sorry. Anyway, what are you doing to help the others?
A little extra scavenging for items they might find useful. But lately, I've been too distracted by the situation with my daughter. You'd think that for all the crap I collect, I'd have found something to at least try and make her a more effective mask. Only place I haven't had a chance to check out lately is the old Centrex Factory, even though I'm not sure there'd be much of use in there. I just want her to be safe. Losing my wife was bad enough. I can't lose her too.
I know, Gordon. I know. I'll keep an eye out for what you need. You just try to relax.
That
Oops.
would be awfully kind of you, Amy.
Anytime.
Goodbye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
Alright, let's go talk to Gus.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat. How are you doing today, Gus? 'Cause I've got the perfect life.
Shh, not so loud.
Sorry. So, how long have you
That
been...
was fantastically
you know,
awkward.
About a year now.
But why? Isn't it risky for you?
Sure, but to be honest, I kind of like the excitement. Makes me feel like I'm part of something important. Plus, things need to change. Just look around you. We can't live like this. Kids can't grow up like this. Danton's gonna bring back the old days.
Anyway, I was told you were having some trouble, so I wanted to help.
Not sure what you can do, but swing by the farm if you want. Pop was asking about you the other day. If nothing else, talk with him a bit. He misses you.
See you later, Gus.
You bet.
So we gotta go to the farm, and we gotta go check out the factory. Phelps Farm, Centrex Factory. Right.
Oh, God, that smell. I think I might be sick.
Amy, is that you over there?
Hey, Pop. Gus said you'd been asking after me?
It's been ages since I last saw you. Come over here and let's have a look at you.
Are you under the weather, Pop?
I'm not, but I can't say the same about my sheep. Take a look around. Hell, just take a whiff. That's the stench of failure. Things are bad. Don't know if we'll be able to dig ourselves out of this hole.
Did your sheep get sick? What happened?
Ran out of feed, so half of them starved to death. It's not a pretty picture. Haven't been able to find anything else they'll eat. The farm's gone barren, and now the only thing I'm feeding is ravens. Truth is, if I can't come up with a way to keep the rest of the flock from dying, I'm done for.
I'll keep an eye out for anything that might help.
That'd be mighty kind of you.
Why are all these ravens hanging around?
Well, they're hungry too. Now that they got plenty of carrion, it's an open buffet for them. Little bastards have gotten bold too. Nothing I do seems to keep them away for long.
Yeah, the
At least
scarecrow
having them
seems
around
useless.
means nobody comes snooping around. They run off at first sight of them thanks to that kooky Reaper cult.
I'm sorry you're having trouble, Pop, but I've got the perfect life.
Is that a fact?
Yeah. Did Gus not tell you?
Tell me what?
Nothing. Never mind.
Whatever you say, Amy.
I think we're having the same kind of day.
What's the matter?
This morning I found a man underground. He'd been crushed underneath some rubble. And pulling that trigger was the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
I'm sorry, Amy, but it sounds like you did the right thing.
Did I, though? I could have found someone to help. Why did he have to die?
You listened to what the man wanted, it sounds like. In this hellhole, that's all we can ask for in our last moments.
I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Like he said, even if you had gotten him out, you wouldn't have had much of a life left to live. It's not something anyone likes thinking about, but it's reality.
I know. I mean, I see death almost every day.
Does that scarecrow have a gas mask on?
Different somehow. Thanks, Pop. I think I needed to just get that off my chest.
Anytime, Amy.
I have to go now.
Come back and visit whenever you like.
Poor thing. It doesn't seem to be doing a very good job of scaring away birds. Can't understand why. That gas mask on the face is pretty damn creepy.
That's a gas mask. Can we take it?
Say, Pop, would you mind if I took this gas mask?
Nah, it's fine. Not doing too great a job scaring the birds, so I doubt taking it off will make much of a difference. Hope you weren't planning on using it, though. The filter's no good.
That's fine. I'm sure I'll find some use for it.
Much scarier now. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright. And then there is the Centrex Factory. Got another fantastic wood pile here. A truck.
Centrex. I remember hearing a lot about them. They're the ones who used to manufacture all the uranium glass before the bombs.
Can we get more wood?
I don't need to take any more.
Nope. Oh, you can click through and make the text go away. Okay, that's what's been going on.
It's unlocked. That's kind of surprising. Denby, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, living. That's what people do, I hear.
Did you run away from home?
I don't really want to talk about it. You can hang out here if you want, though. It's nice to have some company.
You know, should we do the nice thing and give him his chalk back?
Here, I think you dropped this.
Oh, sweet! I was gonna go back tonight and steal... I was gonna think about what a shame it was that I didn't have any more chalk.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad I saved you the trouble, at any rate.
So what is in here anyway? Bunch of
These are
art.
nice. It's like you've turned this place into a private gallery.
Yeah, I keep them around for inspiration.
So he's just got a lot of drawings here, it looks like, and a
There's
grate.
nothing down there that interests me.
I'd be worried if there was.
Little glass horse.
Pretty. Too bad the legs are broken.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened.
Why are all these burnt papers on the floor?
Oh, I always burn my bad drawings.
But why would you do that?
What's the point in keeping things around if they don't represent you?
That furnace could really be useful. This is a really great find.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Nothing going on in there right now.
So how would you start this thing anyway, right?
Nothing in there but ash.
What?
I said ash, Denby.
What did he think I said? Put the bucket in there?
The bucket is heat resistant, but it's also empty.
Well darn. Flour go in the
I'd rather
bucket.
not put that in the bucket.
No.
This...
Wood.
At least this will make carrying the wood around slightly easier.
Wood in a bucket seems like a fantastic idea.
What are you doing?
An experiment.
Boring.
Not when it involves burning stuff.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's cool then.
How exactly do I turn on the furnace, though? That looks like that's a valve right there, right? So now there's just gas filling up. Alright, now I'm missing something.
So, did your experiment work?
Don't be so nosy, Denby.
No, it did not work, in fact.
Hey, Denby?
Yeah?
You know, I've got the perfect life.
What the hell are you talking about, Amy? Have you gone crazy?
No, just forget it. I'll just leave you to whatever it is you're doing.
Thanks.
Alright, so I need a way
Take
to
care of
turn
yourself,
on that
Denby.
I'll try my best.
furnace. I didn't see anything back at Amy's house that would seem to do that. Maybe Gus has something. Not Gus, Gordon.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Bye, Gordon.
Oop,
Goodbye, Amy.
wrong option.
Come back anytime.
Let's try that again.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Have you got anything good for sale?
As a matter of fact, I did manage to get something new which might interest you.
What is it?
An aristocrat guard ran through here earlier and dropped his flintlock pistol. It got a bit damaged, but I figured you might be interested in messing around with it for parts.
Yeah, I'd love to. What are you willing to trade for it?
Well, it's mostly in new condition, so it would have to be something fairly valuable. But you know I'm not terribly fussy. Anything you think I might like.
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
He flat out said he wanted to get her a gas mask, and I was already helping for something like that, so let's...
Gordon, I know you said you wanted a gas mask. I've got this one, but the filter is empty. Would you at least be willing to trade the pistol for it?
Yes, this is good. If I can get a filter, this would be exactly what I need. Take the pistol. But if you find any filters...
You'll get your filter, I promise. I'm sure somebody around here has to know something about them.
Yeah, now that you mention it, Nelson's probably the guy to see about that. He's got books on just about everything.
Oh, no, I didn't want to go there. Stop! Stop, Amy! Oh. Baddie click is bad. Alright. Okay, so Nelson is down this way.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
Coming out here, reading books, it makes me realize I've got the perfect life.
Ah, I see. I do as well. It gives me pleasure to help how I can, although I'm too old to fight.
What made you decide to join them?
Danton makes some good points, despite being a bit overzealous. The favoritism the aristocracy showed their elite patrons after the plague began is completely inexcusable. Once the poor couldn't fund their medical research, we were quickly cast aside for those who could. Danton is brash, perhaps a bit foolish, but her ideals are what we need.
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
History, science, art, philosophy. Science.
I want to read up on science.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
You know, there's a furnace, we have wood in a bucket. I bet it's a carbon filter. Filtration systems. Several methods of filtration can be used, be it for liquids or gases. However, a very useful material found in most filtration systems is activated carbon. Ha! Activated carbon has many uses, such as gas purification, decaffeination, gold purification, metal extraction, water purification, medicine, sewer treatment, air filters and gas masks, and respirators, etc. The ease of production of activated carbon makes it one of the most useful materials in modern science. Activated carbon is produced from carbonaceous source materials such as coconut husk, peat, wood, lignite, or coal. It can be produced either by physical or chemical reactivation. In physical
This information could be pretty useful.
In physical reactivation, the source material is developed into active carbons by using hot gases, such as steam or oxygen. It must be heated at extremely high temperatures in the range of 600 to 900 degrees Celsius. In chemical reactivation, the raw material, i.e. coal or wood, is impregnated with acid, a strong base, or a salt. The raw material is then carbonized at a lower temperature, somewhere in the range of 450 to 900 degrees Celsius. Chemical reactivation is usually the preferred method due to the lower temperature requirements, as well as a shorter time needed to activate the material. So yeah, we can use the furnace to make the carbon, but it needs to be impregnated with an acid, a base, or a salt. Salt.
It's already been picked.
Gus mentioned that you could slap salt on the meat, right? So does he know where to get salt?
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat. I'm looking for salt, like the kind you use on meats. Where can I find some?
Well, there's plenty out at the salt flats just outside the city, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to go out there. The walk takes a while, and lugging the stuff back's a chore.
It shouldn't be a problem. How do I get there?
You know the abandoned South Coast rail yard near Fripp Square? Just follow the main track down about half a mile, and you'll find it.
Thanks. Will do. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
See, salt flats.
I can't believe I never knew about this place. It's the perfect spot to get away from everything.
Kind of sounds like there's music going.
Things, or is that music? This door looks as though it's been in use recently. It's locked.
Alright, so we can't get in there. I don't know that logo.
Plenty of salt has been dug up here. I'll take a handful.
So we have salt, right? So salt and...
Okay, I'll
that?
rub salt into the wood. That should prep it for carbonization.
And I still have salt
The
left
pistol is
over.
only slightly damaged. It hasn't got any bullets, but the flintlock mechanism still looks like it works. Should be useful if I need to light anything on fire.
So we have the salted wood in a bucket, our pistol, salt left over, crossbow, flour. Okay, so we're good. So we should be able to go back to the factory now and see if this works.
I'm back. Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
If you're worried about that, you could always try knocking.
Fair point.
Ew. Alright, so let's see if this works. Bucket. Furnace. Turn on the gas. Probably should have done that first.
They're of no use.
Harsh.
Now let's see if this works. Did I do it on the furnace or on the opening?
Now we're cooking.
What? You're actually gonna cook?
No, it was a figure of speech.
Oh, thank goodness. I still have nightmares about that lamb stew sometimes.
I'll make it again if you don't shut up.
Copy that.
Not much I can do with the outside.
It's best just not to touch it. I learned that the hard way.
I don't know how long this is going to take, so let's just go ahead and turn it off, see if it's good.
Nice. The wood burned long enough to become activated carbon.
What?
Spend some time reading Nelson's science books and you might learn something.
Carbon, we have lost our salt.
Burning the salt-infused wood left me with this lump of activated carbon.
Alright, so I bet we can give that to Gordon.
Time for me to go.
Okay, see ya.
Exit we shall go.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
I'm still on the lookout for something to fix your gas mask.
Thanks. Hopefully something to replace the filter won't be too hard to come by.
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye.
Alright, so I apparently actually have to hand it to him.
Gordon, look. I got you some charcoal for your gas mask's filter.
I don't believe it. I don't know what to say.
Then listen. Nelson has a science book explaining how you can make charcoal filters. It's really not that difficult. If you can find or make more masks, you can make filters and provide them to anyone who needs them.
I'm stunned, Amy. Thank you for your help.
We've all got to look out for each other.
Merchant, a word if you would.
What do you want?
Aurelius of the Ministry of Resources is officially requesting your supply of raw brass.
What? But brass is my most valuable material. It's practically impossible to come by these days.
Correct. Which is why in exchange, the Ministry is offering you 10 food vouchers a week. Do you accept this offer?
I don't know. 10 food vouchers a week is a lot, but I'll have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry, but know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
That's a tough offer to refuse. Why didn't you accept?
Because if I hand over my materials to the aristocracy, I won't have enough to provide to Danton.
That's pretty loyal, Gordon.
She's what we need to change this place, even if it hurts in the short term.
Anyone wishing to enter the vaccine lottery may do so by visiting the appropriate ministry and applying for a work permit.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
Looks like you had quite the harvest.
Yes, thankfully. Though nothing is keeping very long. Weeds have become a big problem. Anything you want? You're looking very skinny these days. You should eat. Take a pumpkin. Half price for you. You can make pumpkin soup. You need your strength.
No, it's okay.
One of these days, you'll get so skinny, you'll turn around and I won't be able to see you anymore.
It's all right, Mariska. I ate yesterday. I'll be fine for a little while longer.
No. You worry me when you say things like that.
Relax, it's okay. I'm not dead yet. You said something about weeds being a problem? What are they called? What do they look like?
Blue Burglar. It grows very fast, very difficult to control. Pretty blue flowers, though. Too bad they ruined my vegetables. Luckily, I finally got them under control. They won't come back for a long time.
Mariska, Is this by any chance the weed you were telling me about?
Yes. Take it away, Amy, and be careful. You let that thing get into the ground, and before you know it, they're everywhere.
I'll be careful with it, I promise. You know, as tough as things are, I feel like I've got the perfect life.
I'm happy for you, Amy. You're always so positive.
I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
So can we give this flower to Pops? Well, the weed to Pops.
Pop, have you seen this weed before?
Sure, that's blue burglar. I haven't seen it in ages, though. Where'd you get it?
There's some growing near my place. Why is it called blue burglar?
Because it creeps up on you, seemingly overnight. Plant just one and your whole field will be full of them in a month.
Would your sheep eat it?
I think they'd eat anything at this point. Wouldn't hurt to try. Thanks, Amy. I'll go get some more and plant it tonight. At least the sheep we've got left might still stand a chance.
Happy to help.
Alright, so I guess we can go back to Danton now.